Nick Rudder from McKees 37. Today I want to show you how to properly fold a microfiber towel so you can wipe off your favorite wax, sealant, or ceramic coating without scratching the surface. Now I know that might sound silly. If you're watching this video, you might think, I already know how to fold a towel. You'd be surprised. I've been doing this for over 10 years and I've seen a lot of people fold the towel incorrectly. First and foremost, there's a lot of different options for microfiber. Here's a few that we offer. You have a spider flip glass towel, which has a unique diamond pattern. And this towel was designed specifically for glass. It flips a million different ways, and it's fantastic. This does not work for wiping off polish or wax. We have our premium gold towel, which is 360 GSM. That's grams per square meter. And this towel has a fluffy side, which is a thicker nap, and then the other side is more of a flat weave, which I'll get to that later. The fluffy side works best for detail sprays, where the flat side works best for wiping off waxes, polishes, and sealants. And then we also have our brushed 365, which is 365 GSM, and this is a really unique towel. The microfibers are brushed, so it gives it more of a dense, heavy feel. This is a 70-30 blend, so it's a really heavyweight towel despite its thin, light nature. And then we have our all-purpose towel here. These are 80/20s. This is a thinner towel. It has a tag that's sewn on, it's not glued on. This towel is ideal for wiping off compounds and polishes because as you progress through the different stages of detailing, let's say this Mercedes here, if we were to compound it, I wipe the compound off with a more basic towel like this because you're going to progressively refine the surface. So there's no need to use a really nice towel or nicer towel like either one of these guys to wipe off the compound. Save this for your wax or your ceramic coating, whatever it is. For demonstration, I'll apply our Crystal Diamond SiO2 ceramic wax. This blends carnauba mixed with ceramic coating technology, so it gives you excellent longevity along with a deep, dazzling, three-dimensional liquid gloss. And this wax goes on really thin. So applying it by hand, I just did a few swipes there. This one jar will do this Mercedes about 35 times. And it just takes a little bit. And you'll see online people talk about circular versus straight line. When you apply a wax in a circular hand motion, or a paint sealant, whatever it is, you get more uniform coverage versus going like this. Because when you go like this, straight line back and forth, you have a fixed spot, usually where you stop, and then you go back towards you, or whichever direction it is. So rubbing it circular applies a nice, thin, uniform coat. However, when you apply a ceramic coating, you want to do the side to side and up and down. So you can see just how far Crystal Diamond goes. You know, it's almost 2021, and all you see is talk about ceramic coatings, like the traditional style that lasts several years. I'll tell you what, if you're old school, or if you like applying a wax, you find it therapeutic, you can't beat Crystal Diamond. It's fantastic. So this wax requires dry to a haze. That's because of the ceramic technology it needs to set up. To speed it up for demonstration, I use the towel as a fan. And it's really important too, and that's one of the tips with how to properly fold a towel and how to properly wipe off a wax, is to follow the directions. So each manufacturer, we have very specific directions here that tell you, hey, let it dry for 5 minutes, or let it dry for 10 minutes. Like Hydro Blue, it's a spray and rinse product. The word immediately is emphasized on the label because you spray it on and you immediately rinse it off, along with the word one. It says work one panel at a time. I write all the directions for all the McKees 37 products. So if you call me and you say, hey, this didn't work, I'm gonna say, did you read the directions? And you'll say, no. And I'll say, you gotta read the directions. Anyway, so while the wax is hazing over, we gave it a little boost. Whenever you're working on a nice vehicle, or actually any vehicle in general, it's good practice. Take your towel, lay it out, and just inspect it visually to see if there's any pieces of cardboard or maybe some wood chips from your garage. Just take a look at it, and then use your hands and go each direction, because you'd be surprised the tactile feel that you'll feel like a little dirt pebble inside the towel. And the last thing you want is to spend hours compounding, polishing, and waxing, only to have a little tiny dirt particle scratch your paint as you wipe it off. So I do it with that side, flip it over, do it with this side, looks good, I don't see anything in there. And then most people will take a towel on a pristine finish like this. We've all done it at some point in our life, whether we were 5 years old or we're a 30-year-old expert YouTube detailer. We take a towel, and I've seen it a million times, and they go like this. They try and scrub the wax off like this. That's not how you wipe a wax off. When you wipe a wax off like this, you have uneven pressure, and you're gonna scratch the heck out of the surface. So take your towel and fold it 4 ways, like this, in half, and then in half again, just in case you didn't see that. Fold it in half, and then in half again. And now you have about an 8-inch square for your hand to rest on, and you want to take short, firm strokes when you wipe off the wax. Because a common mistake people make is they use the wild man technique. They're like this. They got a couple towels here and they're trying to go like this, like Karate Kid. That doesn't work as well. What happens is you smear the wax, you risk the chance of inflicting swirls and scratches into the paint, especially a softer paint job like this Mercedes. So it works best, have your towel folded 4 ways and take short, firm, little bites out of the wax. It'll come off really easy. And this is also an excellent tip for any product that you use that's difficult to wipe off. Taking short, firm strokes makes any compound or any polish easy to wipe off. And crystal diamond especially, once it sets up and dries to a haze, it comes off without any effort. And when you detail a car, let's say I were waxing this entire Mercedes, whether by hand or by machine, whatever it is, I would use about a dozen of these towels to wipe it off. And the reason why, because as you wipe it off, the wax naturally is going to build up on the towel and you run into smearing. So let's say I wipe the wax off the entire trunk and I move on to the door, but I don't flip the towel. Well, then what's going to happen is you're going to have some smearing. And that's especially important with ceramic coatings. And one towel doesn't necessarily work better than the other compared to the gold and the white. This white towel is actually what we include with the crystal diamond. This is one of our flagship towels. It's the premium white, and it's an edgeless design. There's no sharp edges. This one has more of a silk design, which there's no really pro or con to that. And with the white towel, you have a flatter, tighter weave compared to the gold towel. So this bites in even more and really takes the wax off without any effort. And it feels really nice in your hand. The gold towel is like a all-around great workhorse microfiber towel for wiping off waxes and doing your final polishing step. And then what's really especially nice about this white towel is with the fluffy side, you can use this for your final wipe. So by the time I wax this entire Mercedes, we've all done it, you walk around the car and you might see a smudge or a spot that you missed here or there. By doing the final wipe with the softer side, you can remove wax from areas that you missed, and it also is just giving it a little bit boost in gloss. Not that you're wiping the entire vehicle down, but you just want to make sure, especially if it's a customer's vehicle, you want to wipe it down and make sure it's perfect. And that's how you properly fold a microfiber towel. When you have a collection of towels like this, they can get expensive. So what you want to do is wash them with our microfiber cleaner and rejuvenator. The reason why is your typical laundry detergent is formulated to remove, coffee stains from your clothes. You have some grass and dirt stains from your kids' football or basketball, whatever it is, or ketchup, those types of stains. With microfiber, a specific detergent is formulated to remove the types of oils and waxy substances and lubricants that are found in car care products. So this works much better. You just add a few ounces to your washing machine, use it by itself. It's safe for high efficiency washing machines, and it's going to completely remove the wax and polish and whatever's in these towels without affecting the way they absorb water or the way they wipe off product. Because if you use the wrong detergent, especially if you use a fabric softener, what will happen is these towels will actually repel water and they'll repel detail spray. So when you spray your detail spray in the paint and you wipe it, it's just going to smear it around. It's not going to absorb into the towel. I'm Nick Rudder from McKeys37.com. If you like videos like this, click subscribe, turn on your notifications, and most importantly, shop at McKeys37.com, because our website is supported by the YouTube channel and vice versa. Check it out, take care, and God bless.